Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into something that's probably on your mind: how to future-proof your career. We're going to explore how you can turn the constant pace of change from something to be afraid of into your greatest asset. You know that feeling of anxiety we all get about the future? Let's start by reframing it. What if we could flip that script? What if uncertainty could become a powerful, strategic tool for your professional growth? And look, this isn't just a feeling, it's a reality. The World Economic Forum reports that by 2025, which is right around the corner, half of all employees will need reskilling. A full 50%. The ground is constantly shifting beneath our feet. So this leads us to our first key idea. We have to accept that we live and work in a world that is always in motion. The old rules, well, they just don't apply anymore. That old model of, learning a skill and then just coasting for 30 years, it's over. To stay relevant today, we absolutely must become lifelong learners, constantly adapting and updating our knowledge. Okay, so how do we navigate this new reality? Well, the most important tool you have isn't a piece of software or some technical certification. It's all about building an adaptable mindset. We can actually break this down into 3 core concepts. Think of these as the pillars that form your inner toolkit for whatever the future throws at you. First up, cognitive flexibility. This is your mental agility. It's the skill of not getting stuck in one way of thinking, which allows you to see challenges from multiple angles and find those really creative solutions. Next is unlearning, and this one is a real superpower. It's not about forgetting what you know. It's about having the humility to admit that what worked yesterday might not work today, and then clearing out that mental space for better ideas. And finally, there's emotional intelligence, or EI. This is so critical because it directly fuels our ability to adapt. In fact, research shows a staggering 90% of top performers have high emotional intelligence. 90%. Let's see how this actually works. When you can manage your own stress and your impulses, you're just way better equipped to handle all the pressure coming at you from the outside world. And the direct payoff of that emotional regulation is what we call interpersonal adaptability. It lets you interact more effectively and flexibly with colleagues, with clients, with anyone, really, no matter the situation. Now, the other side of that coin is how you manage your connections and relationships with other people. See, by building strong relationships and clear communication, you foster this environment of trust, and that trust makes you and your entire team much more open to learning and trying new things. It all connects. So, once you have that adaptable mindset in place, let's start building out your practical, future-proof toolkit. Your toolkit really needs to blend 2 types of skills. First, digital fluency. And that's not just using tools, it's really understanding AI and data. But second, and just as crucial, are the human-centric skills. Things like creative problem solving and collaboration. These are the abilities that AI can't easily replicate. And to put all those skills into practice, you can adopt these 3 actionable habits. They're what really transforms uncertainty from a threat into a driver of innovation. This quote right here, it gets to the absolute heart of the matter. Your value is no longer in what you already know. Your value is in your capacity to learn and to solve entirely new problems. All of this brings us to our final and maybe most important idea. This isn't about reaching some destination called future-proof. It's about embracing a lifelong learning journey. The core takeaway is this fundamental shift in perspective. It's about moving from a place of fear to a place of curiosity and agency. It's moving from, I need to know the answers, to I need to learn how to find the answers. By building an adaptable mindset and a future-proof toolkit, you are ready to navigate whatever comes next. You're in the driver's seat, so the only question left is, where will you begin?